Hi, I'm John, founder of Papa Collectibles. Over the past 2.5 years, I've been running this business as a side hustle, with over 8,000 sales on TCG Player and another couple hundred on eBay. Recently, I've decided to take that business to the next level. This series will be a video diary of sorts of that journey. I'll be sharing what I've learned so far, and you'll see all of my growing pains. So let's get into the semi-weekly update. As you might remember, I bought 3 cases of OTJ based on insane expected value amounts. Well, as it turns out, the numbers were unreal after all. It will end up being profitable, but I thought I'd be in the green with just the rares, mythics, and bonus sheet. So, I had to do something else to make my inventory work for me. First, I looked into selling the product as cases or booster packs. But running the numbers, I'd be underwater if I sold them that way. So if there's anyone out there that can tell me how you are profitable with that kind of a business, leave them in the comments. We'd all love to know. So with the first case, I listed the entire thing on TCG Player. Card games have an excellent long tail, and as long as the stock is online, I'll be making sales from it. I also took out all of the valuables from the second and third case and added them to that listing. I'm trying to turn the money over as fast as possible because in the singles game, it's all about cash flow. I then created a unique product with my second case, something that's not really replicatable by a sorting machine. I made 4 bulk cubes, each about 400 cards worth, listed on eBay for $70. With any luck, those mostly worthless cards will help add real capital quickly. The leftover commons and uncommons from that project made their way into a USPS priority mail box that I throw all of the project scraps into to sell as a one-off bulk lot when it's full. Even if you're completely honest about the contents, it'll end up auctioning all the way to about $40 or $50. That's easy money with a definite sold by date, quickly churning itself into new endeavors. The last case is sitting on my shelf, labeled as OTJ Near Mint Bulk. If the bulk cube project does well, I'll probably break that down into about 4 or 5 more to list. If not, I can use that inventory to replenish what's on TCG Player as I start to sell through things. Or in the worst case, I can throw all that into a flat rate box and auction it off on eBay. I'm not expecting much more profit from it in any case, so anything additional will be a nice bonus. If you're tight on space, I recommend just listing the more valuable cards and then bulking the rest into eBay lots. Sure, you're not going to get the full value of the cards, but you will get the majority of your investment back in a much shorter time frame. And you don't need to waste shelf space on product that might take years to sell out. Inversely, if you've got little capital, but a lot of space or time, this bulk is the best pavement to get you to profitability. Even sold through the direct program, I make a minimum of 7 cents per card sold. With 3,200 cards in a case, if we assume about 500 are non-bulk, that's still almost $200 of just bulk. That's not bad for cards that most would consider worthless. All you need is time. My TCG Player goal this year is to maximize the value I get from being a member of the Direct program. Every time I have the money in my account to buy a case of product, I'm going to pull the trigger. I think the trick to it all might be to buy the older sets, as the prices have settled for both sealed and singles. Outside of that, I haven't really been doing a whole lot with the retail business. I've been doing my daily sales, and have even cleaned and reorganized the space now that we're out of Q4. But for the most part, I've been working on growing my streaming audience. I think a clear strategy to growth in the year of our Lord 2026 is by becoming a visible brand. TCG Player and eBay both reward the race to the bottom, so being a reliable brand that people want to buy from is more important than ever. If you're seriously trying to grow from a hustle to a business, an online social media presence is almost required. That's it for me today. Is there a part of my business you want me to talk about? Let me know in the comments below. I could always retread popular topics like order fulfillment or inventory management, despite already being prolific on YouTube. But I can't know what you want to watch unless you tell me. So please, down in the comments. So until next time, keep on grinding.